We live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to what may be the best pick a card reading this year. I have no reason to say that. I just it's just a hunch and it's arbitrary at this point. You could say every pick a card reading we have is the best pick a card reading. Right on time, 420 in Maryland, baby. I would like this up, but hey, shout out to all of y'all in the chat. Thank you guys for perpetually showing me love. I know you guys get no notifications. I think it's a YouTube thing. I don't even get notifications when the people I subscribe to with so much higher subscribers do videos. I mean, so I think it is what it is. Um, uh, but yeah, thank you guys for showing up. We got Son Goku in the building. Shout out to you, Sophia. Shout out to Ebony, Nicolette. Thank you. I got your book. I mean, we talked about that, but yes, I'm looking forward to reading it. Somebody got a haircut, looking sexy, chocolate smooth. It's Mr. Godiva Chocolate in the building. I feel like if I was a DJ, I'd be DJ Godiva. Breakthroughs, finally after the decade. So as I've said last year and this year, this is the I Told You So tour. As we've said, this is a harvest cycle. So everything since April, May, and June, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, that we planted seeds for, Libra, Scorpio, and Sag, you're seeing the harvest. Well, we're going to see the harvest Sagittarius season, but we are transforming into the harvest. You can put that in light of, collective and social events, but let's just focus on you. What seeds did you plant? What seeds are you harvesting? And I hope you're enjoying this process. But I don't want to make this about astrology. Let us pull these tarot cards. You feel me? So I love these pick a card readings, and I like that I use majors. Oh, I said I would use the Dragon Ball Z deck, but it's Scorpio season, so we're going to use Demon Slayer again. Transforming isn't always comfortable, baby. And Pluto's getting ready to go into Aquarius for it. Oh, shit. I thought the moon was in Aquarius. Oh, the moon is 29 degrees Capricorn, guys. All right, I said I wasn't going to make this about astrology, but us doing this as the moon is ingressing on Pluto, it's not by minute conjuncted, but I mean, we basically here. So this actually can now, tarot is astrology. Thank you, Banshee. I forgot. They are based on astrological principles, some of the meanings of the cards. But yeah, this moon Pluto here is the final awakening of God power that we're going to have. And let me show you why. Because in a month from now, now we're awakening the force exclusively. Look at that. This is Pluto. So by the time the moon comes back here, Pluto's already in Aquarius, baby. Okay. And that is a frontier of the force. This is a new era over the next 20 years. So keep that in mind. Thank you. All right. As we, bye, Pluto. Keep that in mind as we see, an old facet of the system crumble. And I don't mean that dependent on a country, but like when we deal with Capricorn, it's the world system. It's every system, even though they have different rules that, still connect and in ways that others maybe not be conscious of, whatever. But like, yeah, so we're stepping into the supernatural essence of this. But yeah, this moon Pluto right here is something vicious. It's something powerful. Keep that in mind. I think that's going to add a supernatural power and quality to this reading too. All right, so we're going to do this first pick a card reading respectfully for the Scorpio season. What is the message of your transformation? And the pile that you pick, we'll do 4 piles. The pile that you pick will go into mainly, Saturn is not playing games, y'all. Mainly, what you are choosing to align and tie into this theme. Okay. Once again, this isn't some like fatalistic psychic reading that's like, oh, this is what's going to happen to you. Look at this as an MMORPG. You summoned me right now. You pressed A on this NPC that's talking to you right now. This is my vessel, my avatar for you. and you are choosing effectively what treasure chest in these piles you want to actually move forward with. So that means you'll see all the piles and you get to decide and co-create what messages you want to move forward with. If you want to mix and match the piles and take certain themes and messages in a pile, that's on you. You can do whatever you want. I'm just here to like play this game with you and show the options. Think of this more as an intuitive exercise, all right, where we can play with our subconscious inflections and use the light of our consciousness to create meaning before the Sagittarius season of meaning shows you what it means. You heard me? All right. So let's see. Got the outcome. Let's do the lesson. Let's do the harvest. Let's do the transformation. That being said, pile 1, 2, 3, and 4, baby. 4 cards of 4, 16 grid matrix, underlying theme. Thank Jesus, we got the Magician. So the Magician is, of course, this wherewithal of your own potential, skills, and your mind, the faculty of your mind to manifest consciously what you wish to through the resources you have. So the Magician doesn't really have to be some woo-woo, this landed on my lap. The Magician is simply, I want to make a sandwich. I have all the tools at my disposal to make a sandwich. I have mayonnaise, I have ham, I have cheese, I have bologna, and I'm using my mind to now create this, right? And apply this sandwich to any goal you have in your life. The underlying theme of the Magician is to remind you that you don't need to take that extra lesson that you need to learn to feel you can do it now. Everything that you want to do right now, you right now have all the expertise, the skills, the wherewithal, the resources to do. And you're going to come into deeper insight into what these skills more are, how they've evolved, and your magic, your work in magic. You have intentions. You're aligning these intentions with your will and your actions. That's how you make magic. Whether you are an atheist that doesn't believe in magic, whenever you apply analysis in order to inductively reason, you are a magician right now. You used magic. Whether you're lighting candles and you're using intentions to talk to a fairy and a fairy, you used magic. Okay, there's no distinction between because this is real or not. That's not magic. And as a magician is a spirit technician and an aura engineer. This is what's going to, even speaking, the most magical action you can make is intentional speaking. Okay. So allow muggles to call you delusional because they have a small framework of their box with limited beliefs and inconclusive research based on their perspective with which they hallucinate all of their reality. Let them project on you because they know nothing about nothing and their ego has not allowed them to accept that and co-create with the universe that is a greater aspect of you with which you can let go and allow things to happen in alignment with what truly is and not made up bullshit enforced by systems of belief, systems of thoughts. Yes. Okay. That being said, we're going to start with pile 1. Welcome, pile 1. Well, what is this transformation? What is the theme of this transformation that you are going through? Remember, the simplest things, you don't have to make things complex. So don't feel like you have to fit within people's small ass box of understanding, which is like bacteria. You're much greater than that. Okay. When people remember who and what they are, they get over themselves. So we have 4 piles. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, pile 1. Let's get it. We got the Chariot card. So this transformation theme is willpower and determination. This is, of course, the motion. Your transformation is establishing motion, forward movement, and momentum, baby. This is Cancer. This is, of course, gaining victory through actions taken and the maintenance of this momentum. Themes around the Chariot, of course, have to deal with not giving into immediate gratification because, of course, you don't necessarily want to, I won't say throw it all away, but you don't want to impede on your momentum just to, waste it on cheap thrills. The Chariot, I also feel like, is going to be very powerful for some of you who might have felt stuck. And with this transformation, is going to have you move forward very powerfully once again. Especially if you've already been moving forward, this is going to really just facilitate more of this powerful motion, determination, and let's just say, as I said before, victory. I'm going to be cycling the same keywords. But yeah, the Chariot also is relevant to a vehicle. Maybe some of you could be getting a new car. Some of you could be transforming and editing, innovating, renovating your vehicle. This could be also the vehicle of your body. So what are you harvesting with this Uranus opposition? What is this, the pure supernatural quality of energy and the message behind that? Well, we have justice. So this Libra archetype is going to harvest being on the same page with everyone who is in your life. With this forward momentum, like on a bicycle, think about it. If you gain forward momentum and you're riding a bike, the bike now establishes balance with which you can move forward with. And as you move forward, this is going to really now revisit any agreements you've made with people. This may also really kind of influence the need for paperwork. So if you're doing any business with people, make sure you're on literally the right page with them. And this is going to harvest any sense of unfairness or injustice to be rectified so that things could be set right in place. The lesson we have for you, Pawan, is the Fool card, which is going to inspire you to take a path less traveled, to open your mind, and to do something you've never done before. So this is opening up a new adventure, which I really like this. Now that you're getting things in balance relative to this motion you're developing, this is going to open up new possibilities, and you want to really be in a position. All right, thank you. Shout out to IG gang. Yep, we've been going in. I'm going to do the extended magic blue message tomorrow. It's definitely going to really open up an exciting new chapter that will really reset. All right. The lesson of this is not so much the reset will be more a function. The lesson of this is to keep your mind open. Open your mind to that which you're not comfortable with. Open your mind to, different types of music you may not listen to. Open your mind to different perspectives, even if they're not right. They may still give you another way of looking at things and opening up. But I see this as far as you getting ready to go on a new adventure. And the outcome, power one, is the moon. So this goes hand in hand with the Fool. Going in a new adventure is going to be able to have you walk the beat of your own drum. And it's going to put you in a position to very powerfully see through illusions as you're able to integrate your own subjective interpretations of an experience and not have to conform to traditional or social standards around you, but still be able to, walk with your own uniqueness. All right. So the basis of this transformation is really developing your own motion that will allow you to thrive off non-conformist attitudes. It's not saying you have to rebel against everything, but you're going to really be able to sync your own rhythm, circadian rhythm. Circadian is not the right word. I just wanted to say that because it just sounds really cool. But like, you know, this intuitive subjective rhythm that might not necessarily you know, conform with what you're just supposed to do. Oh, this is just what we do. Well, you don't do it. You know what I mean? You do your own thing. That being said, thank you, Angelic. I was impressed too. I was like, oh, this is pretty nice. Shit. Can't wait for Sag as well. Yeah, this is gonna be the conclusion of everything since March. Next, we got Pile Dose, baby. Pile Tote. Pile number two. Pile number two. Pile number two. Pile number two. All right, let me stop. Kalanin. Kalanapin. We are on the first pick a card. This is the pile 2 of the first reading. Transformation. Oh, we got the world, baby. So pile 2, this is nice. Pile 2, this is talking about completion. This transformation process for you, you have chosen the theme of wholeness and success, graduation. It's like you're transforming into your final form. And this could represent completing everything that you have learned up until this point and getting ready to step into not only success, but on a global level. This is God power. This is the all. This is pretty much a representation symbolically of everything. Hence the final card in the tarot, the last major. So that's very powerful. And I like that pile 1 got the Chariot, which is going to be more focused on, you know, what decision direction they take. This is really more fully comprehensive. Pile 2, this is like, once again, completion, but I'm going to say the theme of graduation. There's a culmination that has built up to this point. So I think it's ultimately fulfilling because it is a representation of fulfillment. All right. Wow is a really good reaction because added with this integration, this transformation is going to unlock access to everything possible for you to achieve based on said achievements. So you can look towards milestone victories here that this transformation represents. And the harvest, what are you harvesting with the Uranus opposition? We got the High Priestess. So the quality of your intuitive abilities, the quality of your intuition, the quality of your faculty of psyche to read between the lines and discern things non-linearly, foregoing the need of inductive or deductive reasoning or enhancing inductive and deductive reasoning is going to supernaturally harvest to the point where it takes on so much more value for you. And it's kind of like, yeah, you've been intuitive, but now you have the complete total access to the capability of your intuitive and spiritual abilities, as well as beliefs. This is going to harvest and reflect in your own form of spirituality and how maybe the way you connect with the universe may not be the orthodox structure of established religions and dogmas, but still interjects this authenticity that allows you to connect directly and work with that inner spark. So we do have as guidance or the lesson for you, the Emperor. And this is very powerful, guys. Not only is this sense of your own intuition and completion, the lesson is going to really teach you through the season how to establish authority and dominance. Whether you're a male or female listening to this, it's like not only do you have your own unique inflections, but you have the authority to stamp and stand on it and to actually, you know, gain ground where you can actually lead with this, and like no one can really push you from, you know, or move you from this stance that you take. So it's one thing to have this, you know, ability. It's one thing to have this talent and skill. It's another thing to own it, to be able to, you know, establish authority with this. And I think that's very powerful coming with the world, because now not only are you establishing this authority, it's going to be done globally, right? Whether this is a brand you're taking here or whether this is just you being in a position to travel and spread your influence. The outcome we have here is the strength card. So this is going to really open up passion, fun, frolics, infinite energy, and a mastery over your own lust. Okay, this is going to, I think, have you focus a lot on your passions. And, especially if maybe you felt you didn't have the time to really focus on what you love, that's really, I think, more what you can invest everything towards, or really, just having fun, just really, uh, mastering this sense of strength within yourself and realizing you are stronger than you could ever realize. Okay. So next we have Paltree. Paltree. Woo! All right. So what is the transformation that you what is the transformation you are going through? What is the theme around it? We have the sun. So first of all, I just want to congratulate the first three piles, Chariot, the World, and the Sun. Very prominent cards. The Sun is definitely talking about main character energy, Tanjiro, but it's definitely more speaking of this source of happiness coming from you. This transformation process has opened up pure joy that you don't have to look. Yes, this is the start, that you don't have to look outside of yourself to achieve. Buddha, we definitely gonna have to collab. I should have been hit you up about this. So I'll keep you posted, man. But yeah, and blue flame, I'm gonna have to hit her up too. But yeah, the sun card is very powerful because this transformation is going to really tap you into a source of happiness and joy that's going to really light and bright everything in your life, professionally, personally, romantically. And you're this joy that you're going to be sharing towards other people from yourself. Like, you don't get this happiness from anywhere else. It's not like something happened to you and now you're happy. It's like this transformation is having you be this joy. All right. Yeah, we got one of the best chats and communities on YouTube claiming it right now. So the harvest of energy that you are unconventionally harvesting. Jesus Christ, we got the devil card. This is some sexy energy. This is some taboo energy. So the devil card is having you harvest the chains of obsession, addiction. Okay, it's having you become born again. It's having you overcome any materialistic sense of yourself that blinds you to the spirit, right? The devil card comes up when we get too material, when we let the material nature of the world help us forget that we are spiritual beings, and then we focus more on what people think, how much more money we can get, when it's the spirit that's supposed to rule over the material. It doesn't mean that you can't enjoy material things. It's just to the extent that that material desire overtakes you. So the sun and the devil is fun, sexy time, because the light of the sun will counteract the negative parts of the devil. And if you think, this is the main character and the antagonist of Demon Slayer, back to back. Okay. The devil is a harvest. It's talking about debauchery. So just be very mindful of exercising moderation. In fact, we get the temperance as a lesson that doubles it down. But because this is a harvest and not a lesson, we're not looking at the negative facets of the devil as much as we're looking at, maybe some of you have been workaholics and you need to party. You know what I'm saying? Like, just give yourself a night of debauchery. I mean, it is what it is. The sun and the devil, the sun in Capricorn is the Phoenix energy of Scorpio. Thank you, Robin. So yeah, the lesson that we have with this is the Hangman. So you are transforming your spirituality and personality. There is an entirely different belief and perspective that is shifting for all of you. And this is going to come through not forcing a situation, something that you feel is out of your hands, by really surrendering to the situation and letting go. It's effectively going to transform your perspective over how you look at something. Case in example is, you might be obsessed with something and you let go of trying to control it. And now the way you look at what you are obsessed with has completely changed, so that you can understand it in a much more meaningful way that now doesn't have you feel stuck. The outcome we have here is the Hermit card. Ew. So Hermit is amazing. This is specialization. This is you mastering a whole lot of your own idiosyncrasies and specialized skills. But to see the Devil and to see the Hangman really shows a lot of this growth and how you're shining this light down within your own subconscious, so that you can now bring to the surface unrealized facets of your potential and to actualize latent power and energy. Okay. So it's almost as if through letting go what you have to let go of, you're going to be reminded of what you have, and how, of course, these things are going to follow you, or these things are going to really, as you focus more on what matters to you and not what you may have given your power away for, which is what the Hangman is saying. You're taking your power back. This is going to really focus on, maybe with the Hermit, things about yourself you let go and put back on the shelf that are actually, you're looking at with new eyes. So this is what I'm feeling. It's like there's something you might have made taboo. I'm picking up something that maybe your parents or society has told you, oh, this is wrong, this is evil, this is bad. And because you might have identified with it, it could be a core aspect of yourself you may have never exercised. And now shining this light of joy and loving yourself, right? It's like you're transforming the way you look at this, and you're making it more your own thing. You're redefining what it is. And with the light of the word, you're guiding yourself, not the light of other people's opinions, which is a false light, but the light of the integrity of your own word as you hold your own self accountable. Okay. So that being said, we are going to, of course, hop into the final pile for the first reading, and then we'll do 2 more pick a card readings. So pile 4. What are you transforming? What is the message behind your transformation? What are you transforming into? Well, we have the Star, baby. So every single pile is a heavy hitter. Every single pile got amazing card. I think that's very revealing. People watching me right now, peace, it's cool. You could always, I'm gonna leave this video up for at least a day or 2. So by the you could come back and watch this. At least till the end of the week. So we got the Star. This transformation is unlocking your star power. This transformation is opening up influence, where you're going to redefine the meaning of fame. A lot of fame for us has been kind of dictated relative to who gatekeepers, push out there for us to be famous. And we're in an age where whether you're a plumber, a dentist, a soothsayer, a life coach, a politician, an engineer, you can be famous, not because of meaningless, not that being a socialite is meaningless, but not in the meaningless kind of superficial socialite way, in a way that actually has merit, you know what I mean? In a way that is, merited, and allows you to really share your spiritual gifts. Okay. So pile 4, the supernatural is what's being revealed through you and to you. And this is really going to rejuvenate your hope in things beyond just the physical, and to really create more of this arc of you being a superstar. So what are you harvesting, pile 4? We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a organization, and it's a group. So this is like 50 Cent dropping in the club. And this is like 50 Cent creating G Unit. Okay. This is like Dr. Dre and I was gonna say Murder Inc. or Death Row or Aftermath. Oh my God, Dr. Dre, Aftermath. Eminem, Shady Records. You see what I'm saying? This is an organization built off your star power. This is, you're going to harvest being this Pope-like figure who gives the keys of wisdom and knowledge because you enlighten and illuminate with your spiritual gifts. Similar to Pile 1, you know, where Pile 1 is shining their light, or Pile 2, was that Pile 2? Or it was Pile 3? It was Pile 3. Similar to Pile 3, shining their light. This is you really able to create an organization, right? That, you know, a gang. Some of you are going to create a gang. You're a gang leader. So, you know, take that information with what you will, but it's going to be an organization where people come into more knowledge. They're people who were just doing nothing with their lives and they found purpose being aligned with your organization. And I think that's beautiful. So the lesson we have here is the Lover's card. The Lover's card with the Hierophant could signify marriage, especially with the star, which could be like a, you know, counterpart. But the Lover's card as a lesson is restoring the connection between your mind and your heart and loving more what you do, loving more life around you. For some of you, this is a romantic relationship that you may need in order to connect your mind and heart. Maybe some of you think your love, you know your love, but maybe you don't know how to love. Maybe you know how to love, but you don't know, like you don't know that you can love better. Maybe you're going to be the one that teaches others how to love. Maybe that's the lesson, really unity. But the Lover's card I'm picking up here is more passion. It's more in a passionate expression of your gifts and skills. And we do have the Tower card as an outcome. So the Tower card is closely related with the star. After the tower falls, the star heals everything. So the outcome of this is just a very unexpected and instant, let's just say, demonstration of all this. So expect all this to happen instantly. And this is going to really inspire, you know, crazy enlightenment that will shift a lot of how you experience what you experience. Okay. So that was the first reading. Okay. For those of you who would actually like a card, you can click the description box below and you can join the queue if you would like 1, 2, 3. I do have the minimum there, and that's no problem. So next, we're going to do 5 cards. That'll be 15. We're going to do 5 cards. This will be more a relationship theme and a counterpart theme. It'll include romance, but this could also apply to platonic relationships and just relationships, period. You get to choose. We'll do 5, of course. Okay. 5 piles of 3. Yeah, baby. Oh, marsupial. Okay. Crazy shit, crazy. Who ready for this year's wrap up? I know it's about to be crazy. Crazy shit, crazy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do, 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 do. Shall we? Underlying theme, we have the Emperor. Put your foot down. For some of you ladies, you're attracting this Emperor archetype. A man who got his shit together. But this is talking, whether you're male or female, this is talking about the authority you establish, how well you have your life together, is what's going to greatly emphasize the potency of these partnerships. Are you letting yourself get pushed around, or do you have values you stand on with which you can enforce? Okay, so let us start with pile one. Shall we? Okay, pile one. The first card is going to be your archetype. The second card is going to be the archetype of the partner. The third card is going to be what it is you're both stepping into. So you're showing up as the tower. You are the tower moment in this person's life. You are going to show up in this person's life and just obliterate whatever they're going through. It's going to be like a tornado when you come through their life. You bring the thunder and the lightning and the chaos and the destruction. But this is, of course, for the sake of truth. The cool thing is you may not even be aware of this. You might just be having a small talk conversation with someone and their world is falling apart because you said that right word at the right time. Or you could actively be doing this. So I like that you're a very chaotic existence here, but this is the lightning of enlightenment striking. You strike very quick. Okay, this could even represent what's happening with you and how that spills over. But what we have for a counterpart partner here is the hangman. So we have Mars and Neptune. Mars with the tower, Neptune with the hangman. This is someone who is getting ready to break out of their own chrysalis or cocoon. And they're in this process of, releasing an old part of themselves so that with you as the tower, they can help shift their perspective. And they're going to, of course, show you the power of surrender. This is also someone who's going to surrender to you fully. Hence the need to step up as that emperor, regardless of you being a male or female, holding that space so that it can facilitate their transformation. And we do have the moon. This is a dangerous romance for some of you. This is a very mysterious and mystique where both of you have shared synchronicities, and it's like an augmented reality, a subjective augmented reality that both of you share amongst the objectivity of the public. It's a dream that only the both of you can see that's going to link you together. So you may already be dreaming of each other, and this is going to really unlock more of a mystical adventure and connection between you two, where your subconsciouses communicate in order to deepen, of course, the meaning of what both of you represent. Now, please understand that this could really apply to an archetype of people. So it doesn't have to be you and one person. You could see this in relationships with people. All right. And this could also be with one person, but just keep that in mind. So next we have pile Dosi, pile number two. Pile number two. Who are you, pile number two? We have the magician, baby. You're the one, motherfucker. Look at me. Tap your neighbor on the side and be like, I'm the motherfucking one. I'm the one. You have to do the DJ Academics voice. I'm the prize. I'm the prize. Tap your neighbor to the side and say, I'm the prize. All right. I'm the one. You are the one, pile two. Shout out to those of you who picked pile two. You are literally not only the archetype of the one anyone is looking for, but this represents the resourcefulness of your skills. You're a living MacGyver. You give yourself anything, you can get yourself out of any situation. Your brain power and cognitive function is magic in and of itself. Some people say your imagination is God. Some people say your brain is God. People love to call God everything, but themselves. I'm just joking. People say that they're God too. But with that being said, your partner is showing up as the high priestess. Oh shit, that's fire. My bad. That is amazing, pile two. So you're the one archetype, she's the two, or he, and then this could be she. This is a fire dynamic. The magician and the high priestess are like the original couple. Okay. So the high priestess aids in the magician's ability because she can now reveal nuances unseen to the magician. And the magician can light the way for the high priestess to intuit. This could work as a spirit, people who do psychic or I don't want to say spiritual work, but metaphysical work. This could work as an engineer and a psychiatrist. This person could be the engineer, psychiatrist. Like, this is a very dynamic duo. This is Mercury, your brain. This is the moon, your receptivity and soul, your subconscious self. So I really do like this. This is a very mystical, this is definitely husband and wifey energy. It's an octave of the Empress and Emperor. And it put, yeah, I kind of wish I picked Pal 2 too. This is awesome. So this is the synchronicities you both share. You guys are going to really be telepathic together as well. But these are both masculine and feminine aspects of magic. All right. This is more like the alchemist magician. This is more like the Santhera, who does is able to do a spiritismo and put water out and talk to the spirits. So I really like that, because the shared card you both have is the Fool. Both of you are going to open each other's minds and go on a new adventure together, and that's going to require letting go of everything you've learned up until this point. Very sapiosexual vibes, and it's going to really open up fun and excitement moving forward. Next, we have Pile Tree. For Pile Tree, who are you, Pile Tree? Well, we have the Sun card. You're the fucking main character, motherfucker. I don't know where these curse words. I'm sorry. You are the main character, sir or ma'am. You drive the plot moving forward. There is a self-consciousness that opens up the light you express of your own being. You are like a Christed figure here, all right, which the sun will represent. So this is really amazing, because you're going to bring that light of illumination wherever you go. And your partner is coming into the Hermit. This is Virgo. So you're going to be more that open outward person, and your partner is going to be more the internal inward person. This partner archetype is a master. They are really, really specialized and skilled at what they do. And you probably aren't going to know at first, because unlike you, that's going to open up and just be really show what you're working with. The Hermit might be very low key with it. It's like you just might be in a position where it's like, damn, I need somebody to somehow figure out the differential or the I forgot calculus, the derivative of this function, but real time, not in an equation, like real time, and to engineers. And your partner's like, oh, I can do that. And you're like, what? You have this ability, like skill, like you can spell? Yeah, I've been doing surgery forever. It's like, you didn't tell me you were a surgeon, that kind of stuff. Like really, really dope stuff that this partner follows their own guidance and wisdom. And that's going to be really great to guide you as this light. All right. And the connection we have is marriage, the Hierophant. So both of you are going to establish a committed connection platonically. This could be like forming a group together. The wisdom of the Hermit and your courage and passion as the Sun. Very, very amazing. The Hierophant is going to really open up this tradition, whether through Orthodox or Bohemian methods, that will kind of foster greater community. All right, Pal Foe. Damn. So you're showing up as the Empress. Oh, you sexy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? Okay. Listen to Fancy by Drake and T.I. This is you. You're beautiful, Pile 4. People look at you and stare like, this is like the mother archetype, and we got the Emperor as the underlying theme. So unlike the other piles, you have the authority, but you have the grace, the receptivity, because your power is beauty, right? The Emperor's power is their authority to go out and get what they want. The Empress's power is her beauty, where she just has to tap into her own worth, and she attracts anything she wants. So this is very, very beautiful. All right. And your partner is showing up as the world. So we have Venus and Saturn. Your partner is showing up as this global authority. All right. This is an accomplished and whole being. This is like a power couple here. I'm not even going to lie, son. This is pretty dope. The World card really represents not only the global authority and completion and wholeness, but the God level with which they represent the all and everything, And what you both share is temperance. So both of you are going to teach each other moderation. The Temperance is an ancient soulmate card. I learned this from Christopher Onefeather. in one of the readings he gave me, he pulled this card for me. So this is very beautiful because the temperance is representing you and this partner, representing opposing polarities, with even though the world is like a whole in itself, that you're going to come together and mediate these differences. So this allows both of you to really kind of come into the best of both worlds, even though one of them is the world. All right. And will probably be your world. It's like you're their beauty, trophy wife. I'm just joking. You're their beauty and they're your world. And both of you are going to really come into this alchemic connection to really balance and take what doesn't traditionally work together to work together. And last but not least, we have 5, baby. Who are you, pile 5? We have the death card, baby. You are a killer. My bad. You are in the process of transformation, and you're in a position that's going to really shed your own skin. You're an intense character, and you don't play around, pile 5. I definitely see that. We also see your partner is a fucking winner. It's a goddamn go-getter. So you're the killer and they're the winner. You transform things, they go out and get victory. This is beautiful because both of you don't play. The chariot is forward-minded. They don't distract themselves. And that's very, very interesting because this is an intense and dynamic connection. This is Scorpio and this is Cancer, by the way. So it's definitely going to represent that fierce intensity where what you transform, they can move forward with. And then you transform the situation and they push it forward. And both of you share the devil card. Oh my God, pile 5. You both freaky. Okay, this is that 50 Shades of Grey. Y'all got a dungeon room where you do naughty, nasty things together. Oh my God, I am totally judging you, pile 5. Wow. All right, that was pretty cool though. I like the energy around that. It's no nonsense. Some of you may even be involved in the underworld, but I'm not snitching. So if you know, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if certain cartel members or drug dealers or underworld kingpins watch me, or maybe you don't know that you finna be that, but Paul 5 said, let's show them how it's done. All right, last but not least, we're going to do a career pile because who doesn't want to know about money and finances, baby? Once again, if you would like a card before I end this reading, just join the queue. That's no problem. I'll pull one for you. It's not necessary though. If you just watch these readings, you should have all the information you need. But if you want one personal for you, feel free. You got this. So we're going to do 3 piles. I'm going to do 3 piles with, we did 3 already. Okay. We'll do 3 with 3. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, 20, 20, 14. Is that 14? I forgot. All right, yeah, I don't remember. So we do have the Emperor again. Wow. That's so interesting. So there's this emphasis on just getting your shit together. And it's not as difficult as it may seem. It's just really, holding your own. All right. Holding your own. 14 is 14. Thank you. Holding your own. You know what I mean? And putting yourself in a position to hold it down. So this is the discipline that you're going to really focus on your own career, where you're not really, even if you're an employee, you're holding your shift down in a way that's dependable, that your employer can count on, and you've made it yours, whether it's your own business or not. So pile 1, let's see what we got for you. Positive attitude, I got you, bro. All right, so pile 1, this is the message for your career. We got the Moon card. The moon card is going to disillusion you from certain aspects relative to what you're working on. Because if you pick pile one, thank you, Kurt. If you pick pile one, you may have been burdened with hearing from so many people, oh, you're supposed to work a job like this. You're supposed to work like this. You're not working hard enough. Or you're supposed to be up at these hours. And the work you do doesn't follow those conformist dictates. The traditional values with which people kind of have been raised around work and success does not apply to you, because what you're doing is not what many or any people have done. So this could be like a job that you work at the dead of night and you could sleep during the day. This could really represent having to work like 1 hour a week and you don't have to work the rest of the day. Like, you may stay ahead of your time. Your career path is going to incorporate supernatural psychic abilities. It's going to incorporate a more artistic and subjective look through your own, imagination, right? This could even really pertain to creative work and creative folks. This is going to really connect to creative folks and for those who work for themselves as well. And the whole theme of this, though, is breaking free of the idioms, and like, you are living proof of what people said. Oh, if you do this, you'll never succeed. Oh, you can't do this and succeed, except you did it, you succeeded, and you maintained it. You've held your career and position longer than people who did it the traditional way, and that failed them because they got cut, because of the dream that they were told was never really true. It was an illusion, and your career helps people see through illusion. So that's very beautiful. Now, for finances, we do have the Hierophant. This is going to organize in route of allocating the money towards more organizational themes so that it can really last. Taurus is the card of this. We had Pisces, now we have Taurus. So your finances seem to be stable, but this is going to be more so, this is talking about how do you take that money and build it back into your business, build it back into your organization. How are you investing your money in what you're putting towards the community, in the values with which you believe in? So when it comes to your finances, the Hierophant is saying to do things by the book and within your own integrity. So there is the moon that, of course, is going to have you walk the beat of your own drum, but then there's still your own personal rules that you want to really abide and keep towards. And the outcome we have for careers, the world, baby. So this Scorpio season is going to have you come into great success, almost as if you're set for life. This is a completion. It represents the culmination of time you've worked to get to this point. And because now with the moon, you can do things on your own terms. And with the guidance and establishment of the Hierophant and these values, you're moving forward with it. This is going to secure worldwide success and completion this month, which I think is beautiful. House of Judea, thank you very much. I definitely got you. Okay. So next we have pile 2. Christian, I got your PayPal. Thank you very much. So pile 2. Okay. Let's see what we got. So what do we have for career? The career lesson for you this Scorpio season is the Chariot. I love this card, especially for career. Pile 2, you have a goal you have in mind, get it done. This is saying that you're going to achieve great success in your career this year. Similar to what I said with the world, but that was more an outcome. This is you taking the action with determination and will to achieve success. Okay. And relative to achieving this, you're going to gain momentum in your career that you don't want immediate gratification to dull the momentum of. All right. So congratulations. Chances are you're already in the act of fulfilling this. And what it means for your finances, well, we have the Tower card. This is going to produce unexpected windfalls of income. This is like unexpected instant money. For some of you, this could be like an overnight success. All right. And it's going to put you in a position to very powerfully and very realistically facilitate this should you maintain that momentum. With the outcome, of course, being the Hermit, which is going to give you a lot more time to focus more on your own projects and self, and to really do more of your own thing without being burdened by, oh, I have to get this done. This is once again also promoting self-employment. This is once again also, and that with the Tower could switch situations to where maybe you don't need to really, give away your time as much as you've done before. All right. So I really like that Hermit outcome. You're going to see more of a specialization of your own career, similar to a doctor who specializes in neurosurgery, right? That's going to be less common than maybe a general practicing medical official, both of which are important. But the Hermit really is just going to step more into your own specialties. All right, so I think that's beautiful. And last but not least, pile 3, the career lesson we have for you is the Fool. You're opening your mind to step into a brand new path and career that doesn't even exist yet. So if you think, if we were in the 80s, making a living being a live streamer never existed. So when you think of the 2010s and the 2020s, making a living just streaming online was kind of like being a fool. It's not like now where like people do this. I'm giving you this as an example. You may be on the precipice of creating a job field that you are the first to pioneer, which means people are going to look at you crazy. And I like that because it parallels pile 1. Pile 1 is more so just doing something that's not traditional to society. Pile 3, you're on some new shit. Like this is completely innovative. You are innovative and revolutionizing a field of career. And financially, we do have the Empress. So out of all the piles, you getting the most paid. Well, yeah. This is going to really sprout abundance that comes from your own value and worth. So this is really good for finances. Venus is the planet that rules the house of finances. So this is going to be abundant and plentiful. And this is all predicate on you really maintaining this innovation and not feeling like you have to conform to what other people may want you to do. And of course, the outcome of this is temperance, where you will, of course, exercise good management. So you don't have to quit what you're doing cold turkey. You're going to be able to incorporate facets that may not traditionally fit within a career and still balance both because of moderation. So this is going to promote greater balance, where you have extra free time to do more of what you want because you have managed your time quite appropriately and quite powerfully. All right, so those are the pick a card readings. We're going to do the live readings. We have Positive Attitude Aviation, we have House of Judea, and we have Christian over at PayPal. Of course, any of you else that want to join the queue, feel free. All right, so first we're going to do my main man, Mr. Jack Rastaman. What's good, bro? Appreciate you. So what do we have for you? The underlying theme we have for you, non-surprisingly, is the Magician. You're on top of your shit. You have your mindset and intentions, and you just want to stay true to focusing on your intentions. Bro, do you know why this is so amazing? When this man came into Vegas, I had my progressed Sun Jupiter in Cancer. He has the natal Sun Jupiter in Aries, and he was teaching me, whether he knows it or not, he was the Sun Jupiter teaching me how to use my Jupiter powers. And he was just, look, I saw him manifesting what he wanted. Like, we literally were in the room and we were like, oh, we have Sag, we have Aries, all that's missing is Leo. We went out. By the end of the night, he found the Leo lady, brought her back to the room, and we were like, oh, we got the Leo. And he was saying, relatives there, you just got to think about it, bro. Whatever you want, you just got to think about it. That's the Magician. So this is you just fully aligned with your intentions. And the card that we have for you is the Moon. This is going to allow you to really, once again, especially with your plans, with what you want to do with the trust and everything, really just do, be led by your own intuition, your dreams. This is going to open up more of your dream vocation. It's going to really open up facets that have been unmanifest, that have just been an idea, so that you can live in that dream and you can see beyond the physical and make it real and incorporate and live through that. So this is going to be very creative for you. This is definitely going to help you explore your subconscious mind and really take into more unorthodox and metaphysical qualities that you'll make real, kind of like being Dr. Strange for a living. And we did have that conversation about dealing with agents and, you know, people that I think that's what I get with the moon. It's like you're going to be a secret agent that sees through the other agents and no one else is going to know. It's like people are going to think it's a small talk conversation and you're actually like calling out Freemasons. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. But other than that, very beautiful. Next, we have House of Judea. Okay, thank you very much. For some of you guys watching, if the live readings align with you, that's your live reading too. You might have shared energy with them. So underlying theme for you is the Fool card. I like that some of these are coming back. This is kind of representing how, and I'm not surprised, you are innovating and pioneering something, especially relative to who you are and what you represent, where I feel like people need to see you doing it, because there's certain people in this country alone that may have not seen you in a role that they're used to seeing an archetype or who you are in. And also relative to the genius you're pioneering, I think you're going to open the road for so many people after you to take advantage of what you have already done. All right, now we do have the Star and we have the Strength card. So this is unlimited passion and star power. You're someone who doesn't get tired and you're here to inspire. House of Judea, I feel like you can go on tour and you would not let yourself go to sleep until every child is inspired and believes. Like you have so much passion for your purpose and calling in this life. And I think it's just going to be very beautiful relative to everyone that you bless, relative to this innovation. So even when it comes to stardom, it's like you're not going to be the traditional famous person. You're going to redefine what fame even means, because I don't think you let that ego and status get to you. Like you're going to be the famous person that don't really act like they're famous. Like you're still talking to people. You're still connecting with people. You don't need security or bodyguards because you wish someone would walk smoke with you. You're heavily protected. And to other people, it's going to look like you're just walking off a cliff, but you know you got wings. You can literally fly. I think that's very significant. We got both of these prominent female figures with the Fool card as well. This is just supernatural. And seeing your chart, it makes so much sense. I'm so glad it's on point. And yes, I definitely can't wait to hit up New York. I want to do a meetup there and kind of collaborate with family out there. So I definitely got y'all. I definitely got you. Next, we have, of course, Christian. Thank you very much, Christian. Oh, Sabrina. Sabrina, if you're watching this live, you got a tarot card reading. So I'm going to do that for you after this because that one's a little bit different. That one we're going to use the tarot cards for, and I totally got you. We'll do 3 spreads for there. So appreciate the order. So Christian, if instead, Sabrina, you would rather me just pull like 4 or 5 cards from here, comment that below. If not, I'm just going to do the regular reading with tarot cards. So no worries. All right. Okay, I see your notes. Second spread. Yep, I got you. Thank you. This is going to be dope. So, Christian, we have the High Priestess, spiritual or rather divine revelation under your nose. Your own subconscious is going to guide your conscious mind to be aware of things others may not notice or see. So it's going to give you a nuanced filter so that you can come to a conclusion, make decisions, but really be revealed insight that subjectively may only make sense to you. This is a powerful intuition that is breaking through and could also express itself through a divine feminine archetype in your life who represents the priestess. And we have the world. So your intuition is powerful, but the main card we have for you is success, completion, wholeness, fulfillment. You're graduating. This is you coming into your full and total success. And this could be really relative to intuitive revelations you have been guided to be led into, where you may have already felt that this was coming. So this is just more confirmation of the success that is yours to claim and enjoy, okay, which I think is really awesome. Last but not least, we do have Genesis. So Genesis, we do have the Devil card. You're overcoming doubt, imposter syndrome. You're overcoming the hold others may have projected on you. You're overcoming any, not material desires, but addictions, obsessions, the material chain on your own spirit. You're becoming born again, if we treat this like the reverse. And this is also going to help you unlock more sensuality in ways that doesn't allow your carnal flesh to take you over. Now we do have the Sun card, which is promising happiness and joy. And we have the World again. So really like an extension. By you becoming born again and reclaiming this power over your own flesh, this is going to have you step into the spirit, which is going to really bring fulfillment. So it's like you're coming into a total control and a total, unlocking of your own light and joy that's going to have you come into success in every area of your life. These two cards right here together, mind-blowing. I wasn't even supposed to pull the second one. This was just a bonus card, but this is very beautiful. And it's very important to highlight that it's like you've helped others really kind of release psychologically and physically any kind of bindings that's going to really liberate you. So that's really the main lesson for you, Genesis, liberation that you're going to achieve on your own and with everyone else as well. Okay, so I think that's beautiful. I think this pick a card reading was awesome. You guys stay blessed as always. Sabrina, I'm going to work on your tarot card reading tomorrow. And yeah, I'm going to leave this video up for the rest of the week in case you want to catch it again. And until next time,